all to the sixth online interactive session organized by Delhi School of Professional Studies and Research, an institution committed to academic excellence and leadership development. At DSPSR, we believe creating the opportunities that bridges the gap between the academic learning and real-world corporate insights. Today's session, leadership development, role of Indian entrepreneurship and startups, is a testament to that mission. We are confident that this session will empower each one of you with the valuable insights and the practical strategies to grow as a professionals and leaders. I, Dr. Mukta Katyar, Assistant Professor, College DSPSR. We are delighted to have Dr. Manish Madan ji, session speaker, Dr. Seema Kumari, moderator of the session, joining us today to share his insights and experiences. We welcome you, sir and madam. Before moving further, we shall proceed with the lighting of the virtual lamp, a tradition that symbolizing the dispelling of darkness and awakening of knowledge. May the light of learning continue to guide us on our path to growth and leadership. I request Ishita madam to kindly play the video. Thank you so much, madam. Today's session is a part of our continuous efforts to bridge the academic learning with industrial excellence. We are especially delighted to welcome our esteemed guest speaker, Dr. Manish Madanji, Chairman and Founder, International Association of Research and Development Organization, IARDO, and Director, Research and Insights, Q&Q Insights, which is a seller affiliated partner of Amazon, Amazon Global, Flipkart, Meesho, Reliance JioMart, Unicommerce, Mantra, and Shiprocket. He has rich experience of 16 years in academia, and he previously working as a professor and head in Department of Management, RDIS, Dean Academics, head of department and general secretary of governing body, member of selection committee and controller of examination. He has presented 157 research papers at various national and international conferences and seminars in India and abroad, and authored 138 research papers and articles published in various national and international journals, including various Scopus and ABDC listed journals. He has also conducted around 75 research studies for various corporate clients, including Honda, Amazon, and many more. He has completed a few big research projects funded by the government and some semi-government bodies. Sir, we are honored by your presence and we look forward to gaining from your vast knowledge and inspiring journey. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Dr.
Uh,
Mukta.
now I would like to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed director, the former director, Dr. Seema Kumari. She is currently serving as a dean and a professor in the Department of Management Studies at Eglon Institute of Technology, Faridabad, which is affiliated with JC Bose University of Science and Technology, YMCA, Faridabad. Prior to this, she held the position of a director at DSPSR, where she previously served in various academic and administrative roles. We welcome you, madam. Your valuable presence add great strength to the today's event.
Thank you.
So I again extended a warm welcome to our esteemed speaker, our respected faculty members, and most important, all our participants. Your presence reflects your commitment to learning and personal growth. Let us make this 1 hour more successful. So I would now hand over the session to Dr. Seema Kumari, Madam. Ma'am, please take over this session. Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Yeah.
much, Dr. Mukta. And I am feeling very delighted to be here on this platform. Thanks for inviting me as well as moderator. So, Manish sir, you have turned today to let us understand the things. So, really, it's a great opportunity for all of us to learn, that how a teacher can become the entrepreneur. So, I would like to understand your journey from becoming an entrepreneur from the teacher. Sir,
Yeah. Uh, Firstly, I would like to thank uh, Chairman Professor BP Singh, President Dr. Ajay Kumar Singh sir, and the whole DSPSR family for inviting me to the place that I loved the most. I spent half of my career over there in that organization. So definitely it's a great pleasure for me. And again, I am thankful to all of you. So, as you have asked about the like how I have decided to start my own business, and I was in the education sector and all that. So, let me tell you, I decided to start my own business because I wanted to have the freedom to be my own boss and be able to make my own decisions about the direction of my business. The decision to start a business and leave a job is often driven by a desire for greater control, flexibility, and potential for higher earnings, to be very frank. I may also seek to pursue a passion, solve a problem, or capitalize on a unique opportunity. Financial security and structured work schedules are also important factors that I have also considered before making such a significant career change. So that was the reason that I have started this organization in the year 2016.
great, sir.
Yes.
So, what I believe that now you have joined you are now in the segment that is called job givers, not the job seekers, and you have the
Yes.
freedom to decide and financial security and all. So, sir, can you let us know briefly about your business and services you offer?
Yeah, that is a very good question. I must explain because everyone should know what exactly we are doing. So, suppose if any brand is seeking one of the best e-commerce agency in India that provide the full e-commerce and quick commerce services at a very affordable prices, then they have to come to the right place, that is IRD. We are basically India's one of the top e-commerce enabler, is here to help business grow to the next level in e-commerce and quick commerce and boost sales with our experience and dynamic strategy that we are using over here. Now, services of iRDO is golden opportunity to turn small business into a big business. We provide top e-commerce and quick commerce services in India. So brands can sell their products on various e-commerce platforms like Amazon, Flipkart, Tata Click, Meesho, Myntra, Tata 1MG, Ajio, and many other big e-commerce platforms in India with iRDO. And apart from that, they can also sell their products on quick commerce. Nowadays, quick commerce is booming a lot, like Blinkit, Zepto, Swiggy Instamart, Big Basket. These are quick commerce platforms. Even we help brands to sell global and can reach to the global customer through various platforms for that we are providing the services like Amazon Global, eBay, Etsy, S-Pocket, etc. So if we talk about our IRDO, we have developed our own 42 parameters optimization techniques to boost sales of brand in e-commerce and quick commerce. We are basically premier seller affiliate partner of Amazon, Flipkart, Meesho, JioMart, Myntra. You name a marketplace, we are having partnership. So brands can boost their product sales by up to 10x when they connect with us. That is the basically the working we have already done with, as we have onboarded 2 lakh plus sellers on various e-commerce platforms in last 9 years and 3,000 plus brands on quick commerce in the last 8 months that we have started. And apart from that, we are managing 280 brands in their about their e-commerce portfolio. And we have a good brands on our board, including Badanath, TVS, Chirilal Mel. Lot of clients are there, even the big clients are there. So that is about our organization and the services we are providing.
That's great to hear, sir, that you are handling, great volume with you. And what I believe in that nowadays, the industry is moving such that where you have to come online. Nowadays, everything is online.
Yeah.
So entrepreneur, small and big, they have to come on the platform, e-commerce platform. So definitely, it is going to help the people who are going to start business at the very initial level, as well as people who are running the business and they are not on the e-commerce platform. So you are helping them to come there. Thank you so much for that. And rather, I had also one query a few days back that said how to get the things done on that. So
Yeah.
thanks for helping the people. Okay, so now I would like to understand that how you started the journey of IARDO, the first step where you conceptualized the things and then you started your IARDO program.
Yeah. If you want to know that how I have started this IRDU, so one day I was sitting in the office while doing a job. So I used to teach students operation research, business mathematics, and all that, and I have seen a lot of time. Ajay sir was talking about entrepreneurship, and in DSP sir, I have learned a lot how to become an entrepreneur. So we used to teach student about to become an entrepreneur rather than doing a job. Be a person job giver. So I've decided one day just leave the job and start the own venture. I've left the job. I resigned from the job. So there was a small office I was having, like full of dust in the Rohini. So it was a very small office. So the next day I came over there, opened the lock that was completely jammed, put some oil, then opened the lock, entered into it, and there was a lot of dust and like spiders were there and all that. One chair and one table was lying over there. So with the help of some housekeeping person, I've cleaned the office on my own and started the journey from there. Firstly, I've started with like a research organization. We have started doing, as my area of expertise was research. Definitely, वो कहते हैं ना, जिसका काम उसी को साथ है. So whatever you know, you should do that. Firstly, you should start with that. So I started contacting Nielsen and all that, like big research companies. And within a period of 10 days, we got some projects from Nielsen, from Kantar, IMRB. Some of the big project I have got from this BBC Media Action. So even training was done over there in DSPSR. So I've started with that projects, and if you see these days, Alexa. So for that, focus group discussion was also done by us in the initial stage. Testing was done by us. So we worked a lot for Honda also. So that was the start of journey
Great,
of
sir.
IRDO.
Great. So basically, you wanted to say that the passion for something, especially in case of you, that was the research that guided you to come there and work for the research purpose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would like to understand that this is one thing you can say that this is the reason you choose that business, but later on shifted to the e-commerce platform. So what was that actually? What was that motivation, that concept? You
Yeah, that is
choose
a
that.
very important question, and most of you will be surprised to hear about that. So exactly what has happened, I was doing a one of the project uh, on this HIV positive people, and that was in UP. So I have been asked by some of the people to write a wrong report. So being the ethical one in the research, so I have basically withdrawn from the project. And one day I was sitting just idle, having nothing, was doing nothing, what to do now. So I've received one mail from some person that we help people in like onboarding on e-commerce platform like Amazon. So one or three people have already started working with me. So they are still here even. You will be surprised to know. So it was a very great surprise. You will hear one of our student, Uday Shankar Singh of PGDM
Yeah,
batch. He was working with Amazon at that time. I've contacted him and he helped me to get the first project from the Amazon, and we have become the partner of Amazon in the year 2016. So I am thankful to the DSPSR family for generating such a big person. He was so helpful that Uday Shankar Singh has helped me a lot, and that was our first project. And then after that, we have once we got the Amazon, then we have been approached by Flipkart, Meesho, JioMart. Nowadays, we are having a lot of marketplaces with us. So
that's
I should say that DSPSR is the place. If any student looking for the admissions and all that, they should join such organization, because such kind of big like personalities are working in big corporate giants nowadays.
true, sir. So DSPSR is always behind us and for our successful career.
Yeah.
That's thanks
Madam,
to
I am AK
honorable.
Srivastav. I have a small question. If it is not an
Uh, Sir, right
interruption.
now session is going on, so we'll take up
Okay,
the
okay, okay, okay,
question at the end.
okay, okay. Thank you.
Please hold on, on
Okay,
that.
okay.
Please. Thank you. So, sir, I understand that people are not going for becoming this entrepreneur or start their business because they feel like that there will be insecurity, financial insecurity. Maybe sometimes our family doesn't support. They feel like okay, do a job, get a fixed salary, and
First
live your life,
criticism
right?
start from your family. You always
Yeah, so
remember
that is
this.
what I would like to understand. And for the audience, I would like to tell you that you please let us know that what kind of challenges you basically faced, especially at the family front. Maybe you have gone through emotional, imbalances as well. So, what kind of those things were there? With these things, I would like to ask a question that how do you deal with the fear and doubt? How did you deal that?
So, if we talk about this fear and doubts in the business, so dealing with this fear and doubt in business involves recognizing these feelings as natural, identifying their sources, and taking proactive steps to manage them. Strategies include acknowledging your fears, seeking support from a network, educate yourself, and adopting a positive mindset. Now, for that, you have to recognize the normalcy of fear. Now, this fear and doubts are common experiences for entrepreneurs and business leaders. and they should be acknowledged as a natural part of the journey. But you have to identify the root causes. Understanding the specific fears and doubts you have can help you address them more effectively. So shift your perspective. Instead of viewing fears as roadblocks, consider them as opportunity for growth and learning. Now, how you can do that? That is through building confidence and resilience. So firstly, educate yourself, gain knowledge and skills related to your business and industry to build confidence and reduce the feeling of being out of your depth. Seek support, build a network of mentors, peers, business buddies who can offer guidance, encouragement, and shared experiences. And proactive, positive self-talk must be there. Replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations to boost your self-esteem and confidence. So visualize success. Imagine yourself achieving your goals to prepare your mind for success and reduce anxiety. I have many times done that exercise done by Dr. Ajay, like see yourself where you are, like in front of sea. So imagine that success, visualize that success, and embrace failure. View failures as learning opportunities and a natural part of the entrepreneurial process. It's a natural part. You break down your large goals, start small and test your idea, focus on the present and find the easiest way to take the action. So that is the way I have come out of my all the fears and doubts.
Really great, sir. This line suits you that जिंदगी एक इम्तहान है, इम्तहान का डर नहीं, अंधेरे से गुजरकर रोशनी कहलाएंगे, अंधेरे से गुजरकर रोशनी कहलाएंगे. So we should not have fear and we should have courage. We should have positive affirmations. And of course, we need people who are happy with us, with our successes. And at times they can support us, they can guide us, they can provide mentoring to us. So well said, Dr. Manish. So I'd like to understand now the next question, that how your company is different in the same, industry you are working. How it is different from other companies which are providing the same services.
The only one thing is that I believe that best of the services you should provide. Each and every customer is very important for us. Each and every complaint is very, very important for us. For that, we have developed a different level of structures, like it should pass through various levels. And even being the chairman of the company, I used to see each and everything, like each and every customer must get the kind of services they are paying for. So that is the thing. We are different from other one. We can do our loss, but the thing is that there shall not be the loss of the customer. The customer is first and we give him the best of the services from our side. That is our objective. And I also motivate that my team also be dedicated and provide best of the services. That is our objective and that is our vision also.
That is great. So the feedback is the key to success for you. You would like to say, right?
Yeah.
You are working on that feedback, and it is very much important to take care of each and every customer,
Yes.
what they feel. Right. So, sir, can you let us know about the hardest part? Like you are working in e-commerce, industry, you are making them enable on that e-commerce platform. So, what is the main hard thing you are facing in this in this company, especially?
The most important, hardest part, mostly entrepreneurs face, is the financial instability. The toughest time I have ever seen in my life, the first 2 to 3 years. Early stages can be challenging financially with irregular income, difficulty getting external funding, and fluctuating cash flow. There was a time you are not in a condition to pay for the salaries, but at that time you have to be calm and manage the things. Apart from that, the hardest part, lack of support, because entrepreneurs face skepticism from others and struggle to find enough support for their ventures. As we have already discussed about the family support, the first thing, the first place from where you get the criticism is your family. When you leave the job and start a venture, leaving a good job, getting a good salary on 7th of every month is like it's a dream thing for anybody. But if you are leaving that suddenly and entering into a venture that even you don't know, so that was a great criticism. And that was an emotional toll. The constant pressure, uncertainty, and responsibility can take a toll on an entrepreneur's mental and emotional well-being. Burnout, the inability to take breaks, and constant responsibility can lead to burnout. Self-doubt, that is the like problem you face. Entrepreneurs may experience self-doubts, questioning their idea. अरे यार होगा या नहीं, path, you are going on the right track or not, and even sometimes you have a doubt on your abilities. I will be able to do that or not. So managing emotions was very difficult. Dealing with stress, defeat, fatigue, and the emotional roller coaster of running a business can be difficult. And you are taking financial risk. जो salary से save करा, you are taking lot of financial risks. Entrepreneurs must take financial risk to invest in their business idea, which can be daunting. Adopting new skills because you are entering into the different thing. Scalability challenge is very important, because if you are not able to scale, definitely you cannot earn. There was an intense market competition was there, competitors were there. Finding the right idea that I have found it, I have done a lot of research in the e-commerce sector, so I have found it the right idea. I was aware that in the next 7 to 8 years this is going to be a boom. Then hiring and managing employees, that is a biggest, like, you are also from the HR field, you must be aware about that. And
Yes,
adapting to change, as the business environment is constantly changing, requiring entrepreneurs to adapt and stay ahead of the curve. Then you have to see marketing and sales, inadequate infrastructure. I have told you, if there was a very small office, you have to work from that office without AC. So these kind of things, these are that like becomes hurdle sometimes. These can be the hardest part.
great, sir. Thanks for sharing these hurdles with us. And I'm sure, as you have served in DSPSR, you must have learned how to tackle this
Yeah,
phase.
yeah.
So that is a really great thing we have learned from our college. And emotional imbalances, how to balance that, and everything. We have learned a lot. So that must be helping you to run your company in a well manner. Uh, that is really well said, that financial stability is one thing where you have to ensure that each and every employee of your company is getting paid on time, whether you have money in your pocket or not.
Yeah.
Uh, how you are going to, make the things possible for yourself, that is okay, but you have to
Like
manage.
the account department started doing things from the third
Yeah.
of every month, that yes, seventh is coming for the
When
salary.
I'm going to have the salary, right?
Yeah,
When it is going to be credited.
yeah.
Well said, sir. So, what do you think? What other qualities we require to become an entrepreneur? I'm sure many of us, will get motivated after this session, and definitely some of them must be having some plan now that how to going to start your own business.
Yeah.
So, let us know the qualities where we can, start the business. What are
So
those?
first thing is that I must say, there are certain personal qualities, but there are few that are very, very important that I want to highlight from the experience what I have got learned in the last 9 years as an entrepreneur. First thing is willpower. That is the key to success. It is a strong longing to achieve success. Despite many failures, the entrepreneur never loses their will to achieve. That is the first thing. Then you should be management. That is the ability to make plans, devise targets, and then execution. That is the most important part. मुंगेरी लाल के सपने नहीं देखने. Yes, my targets are so high. Like, yes, this month we are going to do 4 crore, 5 crores. No. But how to, like, these plans must be executed. That is very important. Then the person should be having obsession. The entrepreneur who is obsessed with their goals and ultimate vision will make other believes in them too. That is very important. Smarts. An entrepreneur must have old-fashioned common sense and be able to make good decisions and deal competently with others. Self-assurance. I must say, the entrepreneur is self-assured, confident in their abilities, and knows how to look into the future and plan well. It's because if self-assured person instills further confidence in themselves. And next is the devotion. That is very important. Entrepreneur shall be very devoted to their goals. Even I used to like talk to my team members about the devotion. That is the very important. Unless and until, like, being the employee, if you don't feel this organization is yours, then you cannot even work. So devotion must be there, working long, hard, day and night to achieve them. And some inspiration is there. Building a business requires an inspiration and the creativity which will lead to a better product and excellent results. An entrepreneur thinks outside of the box. So these are the things what I feel must be there as a personal level to become an entrepreneur.
That's really great, sir. Thinking out of the box, it is very much important, what I
Yeah.
believe in. And definitely confidence is also required. Without that, we cannot even, go for a single step. So confidence is very much important, as well as your, whatever you have said, it is willpower. Again, it is very much important to have the willpower that yes, I can do it
Yeah.
and I will be doing it,
Yeah.
right? Great, sir. So now the thing is that I would like to understand on the, official front, on your personal front, that how important was your family's, support in this particular venture? How
I've
your family
already told
supported?
you that that is the first point of criticism. That is the first place of criticism. But with the
Yeah,
passes of time, when you started growing, they will started like becoming helping in you and all that, and definitely they started doing well, giving value to you. But the first criticism you will get it from the family.
that is true.
Yeah.
But once they understand that, okay, ये सुनेगा नहीं, चलो अपने मन का ही करना है, तो it
Yes,
is
whenever
join the
you
hands
if you are
and
having a like willpower in your that I have to do, then nobody can stop you from that. But only the willpower can take you to the destination. That is the most important thing.
true, true. So I can say like this that you have to believe in yourself. You have to go with your confidence. कहते हैं ना कि काम
Actually, Dr. Seema, the team members I have got in the beginning, and one of the team member was so like encouraging, and they have like standing with me. Like if you are passing through that stage in the initial stage, personal, like we don't have expenses to bear, there was a time, like this is the time we are having a team of 120 and many offices and doing a turnover of 15 CR. But there was a time when I used to mop the office on my own.
That's
Started
great,
from
sir.
there. And
That's great.
there was a team members with me. कि sir आप रहने दो, we will do that.
Okay. So, although you had a great team with
And
you,
if I am sitting over there at this point of time, I must appreciate those team members. They are even here also in this group. They are
true,
listening to me right now.
that's great. And they will also learn how to, have maybe they can add as an entrepreneur or something like that.
Yeah.
They also can add up some, value addition to your company.
Yeah.
So as you said that family was the first person to criticize the things, I can say these two lines for you that हवाओं के भरोसे मत उड़, हवाओं के भरोसे मत उड़, चट्टाने तूफानों का भी रुख मोड़ देती है,
Surely.
अपने पंखों पर भरोसा रख. दिस इज बेसिकली फॉर यू. अपने पंखों पर भरोसा रख, हवाओं के भरोसे तो पतंगे उड़ा करती है, हवाओं के भरोसे तो पतंगे उड़ा करती है.
Thank you, Dr.
Really
Sima. You
great.
are also giving me more motivation over here.
Thank you, sir. I am the person to motivate always for anybody and everybody whosoever is connected to me. So, sir, thanks for sharing these things. I would like to take up the next question that will be important for our audience. That, as you have already said, few difficult moments, especially the difficult moments you faced during this 7 8 years time. What was those moments where you felt that okay, now it is the यहाँ पे तो बस सब छोड़ दो, अब नहीं होने वाला. वो कौन सा moment था?
Yeah, it comes twice, thrice in this journey of last 9 years. So there was a moment when we were not doing unethical thing in the research, and I withdraw the project. So the one of the alumni of DSPSR came out as a like ray of light for us. Then apart from that, there was one or two team members that I've already mentioned standing with me even at that hard time. And even I was not able to pay the salary, they were still standing with me. So it happens. It happens in the business. So in 2018 also I feel such kind of thing, like was not able to pay salaries and all that, passing through the financial difficulties, like expanded the business a lot without planning, and definitely financial setback was there, but I was standing over there against, like stood up and manages the thing, and still now I am here.
So there I would like to add one more question to you, that how do you handle that, failure and setbacks? Although you said that planning and execution is very much important, that is the major qualities of an entrepreneur. But how did you handle? What kind of, quality at that moment was required to, face that challenges and setbacks?
Emotions. You
Emotions.
need an emotional support to effectively handle business failures and setbacks. It's crucial to acknowledge your emotions, analyze the
How you did
situation,
that? How you did that? Basically, I would like
analyze
to
the
understand.
situation, and learn from the experience to prevent future mistakes. So, building a strong super network, developing self compassion, and maintaining a positive mindset are also vital for bouncing back stronger. That is my policy.
That's great. So self-compassion is very much important.
Yeah.
And because when we are not getting from others, we should have that on our own.
Yeah.
So that is really great. So I would like to understand, sir, that what aspects of your business do you never compromise of? What you don't compromise? I believe one you said that is your,
Services.
taking care of
Services.
the customer and the
Yeah. Taking
services.
care
What
of the
else?
customer. Apart from that, devotion of the employees, like team members should be very devoted. Like whenever I take the final interview, I judge the candidate in many ways. If anybody has to join IRDO, has to pass through 3 4 stages, and definitely we judge the people. We usually give a lot of time to the team members to get settled, but we judge each and everything. So, like discipline, dedication, devotion, if these things are not there, I never compromise on such kind of things. How good the person is, but these three things must be there.
Please repeat that three things so that
Discipline,
people may note it down.
dedication, and devotion.
Devotion. So
Devotion.
3 Ds are more important,
Three D's are there. We used
Discipline,
to just
dedication, and
these three D's in each and every one, and that is the criteria of promotion at IRD also.
that's great to hear, sir.
We
Okay,
don't
so
see results, we see efforts more.
that's great. But nowadays, people are believing in, that
Believing in
your
results,
efforts
but
are not
efforts are also, we measure efforts
results
also.
impacts.
Yeah.
Okay. So, sir, sometimes it happens that, we are working in a situation in the organization where team leader may be having like, the person who is handling the team, he is having the disagreement with the people, what they are saying. Like you have a team of, employees there. So if there is some disagreement, like you are saying something else, your team is saying something else, then how you come to the conclusion that what I'm supposed to do as an entrepreneur, what you do?
Yeah.
How handle that disagreements with the team?
First thing is that we don't believe in disagreements. We talk to each other in a very friendly way. Like it's an IRDO family, like the DSPSR, we used to have DSPSR
Yeah.
family, like family, we sit together and eat and everything, it was there. So it's an IRDO family. We take care of each and everyone and ask everyone if somebody is having problem, they can directly come to me also. So there are several stages, and even few higher management people are there. They are very cooperative and they are motivating each and every team member. So we don't like bring such kind of condition of conflict or disagreement among the team members.
Great. So normally we can call it like open house session kind of thing
Yeah,
where
yeah, that we
we
used to
talk
do.
to each other and make,
And I have
come to
learned a
conclusion.
lot such kind of administration from Dr. Ajay and Dr. BP
Yeah,
Singh sir.
true. Okay, so what I can say that as business grows, leadership and vision become key pillars, right? So let us explore how you lead your team and the lessons you have learned along the way. So for that matter, I would like to again have the question that how you motivate your team members, what you do for them, how you are getting them on
Yeah.
your platform.
For what we are coming for job, for what people used to come for job.
Okay, can you elaborate it little bit in
Definitely for money,
detail?
for like a
Okay.
good environment,
Mhm.
okay, a good culture, a respect must be there. So we provide each and everything. Like the person shall be motivated. If somebody is working on sales, we have a lot of system. Like incentives are there. Like suppose if someone is given a target of like you have to do this much, and if the person is doing the target and taking a leave of 2 to 3 or 3 4 days in a month, so we used to guide our HR, just don't consider that as the person has completed the task. So what you do, just forget about that leave. So we have these very small things we have implemented over here, so that each and everyone must feel motivated. And apart from that, we used to have a lot of sessions, motivation test sessions on Saturdays and all that we keep for employees and team members over here, so that they can feel motivated. That
So
is the
every
most.
Saturday you do that session,
Yeah,
motivational
yeah,
session.
yeah,
Okay, great. So that is good to, work with the people where you are not counting their results, rather efforts. So it
yeah,
is really good, and you are tracking their progress, that how, they are making the development and putting his or her efforts. That is good, sir. So again, this is kind of, you have answered this question, but it is coming to my mind. So I would like to repeat this question for our, own satisfaction, to hear it again and again, to imbibe that. So what do you look for an employee? I mean, if you're hiring an employee, then
Three
what
Ds,
are
three
the
Ds
parameters?
that I
Only three.
already answered in the previous question.
But
Three
how
Ds.
will you take, during the interview, you will understand that this person is
No,
dedicated
not
or
during the
disciplined
interview.
or devoted?
Not during the interview, but you come to know about it in the next 15, 20 days or a month. You can see, you can like find out such kind of things, whether three Ds are there or not.
Okay, so what are the parameters? I mean, what you have said for that? We would like to understand that actually in detail, little bit, if you can add.
Yeah, we used to watch each and everyone how they are working, proactive approach is there or not, and the kind of like efforts they are putting into the work, they are punctual or not. Like if the office timing is 10 a.m., they must be there 5 minutes before that in the office rather than coming at 10:02 or 10:03 and by running and all that. So for that, even as we were talking about motivated, we have kept a scheme like if you're not taking leave, then we are giving them extra incentive also.
Okay,
So such kind of things we used to watch and observe in a person.
that's great. So now we would like to understand, sir, that what is your learning experience over the period of almost 9 years, I can say 9 to 10 years. So what is your learning experience to run a business
Learning
so
experience, if
that
we
we can
talk
learn from there? We will struggle less.
like learning experience is that you should be self motivated, you should be like having a strong willpower, and like you should be flexible about the things, and you should be aware about what is happening new in the industry, and implementation is the most important part, like implementing the new things. Like previously we were doing working for the e-commerce, suddenly we got to know that the e-commerce is declining and the quick commerce is coming out. So we have shifted our like focus from e-commerce quickly to the quick commerce, and now we are doing it in a very good manner. So that part of learning and all that was very important.
So I can summarize it like you are saying that, implementation is very much important. Of course, that is your strong willpower, as you said, and self-motivation. These are the key learning for you.
Yeah.
But exactly what we are planning, it is very much important to execute. So execution, implementation is very much important, right?
Yeah.
That's great, sir. So still I have, questions with me and my audiences, they are having the questions. But let me ask this question first from you that as a business, owner, as a business owner, what do you feel like to, have the responsibility? It's okay that I'm running a business and I'm doing the things for my financial security, for my, financial freedom or something like that. But what are the responsibilities are there on the shoulders of a, business owner?
So thank you for the question. As a business owner, my responsibilities are, I can say, multifaceted and encompass everything from strategic planning to the daily operations that I am doing. So I am ultimately responsible for the business success, sales and marketing, human resources, customer relations, and ensuring the business meets legal and regulatory requirements, although also like all the compliance and all that. So that means I am working as a multifaceted as the business owner.
That's great, sir. So we would like to understand now that give us some advice, those who would like to become the, budding entrepreneurs. So what exactly one should take care of when someone is going to start his or her own business? What are the key elements one should
So
take
what
care of?
should I suggest start with a simple business plan and grow it as needed. It's vital that you develop this essential document to steer future work and hold yourself accountable. But it's also important to not go too in depth during the early stages of developing your concept. The similar mistake I did in 2018. That's why I'm saying this. Start small with what you know, create a clear and unique value proposition, raise the amount needed to survive the first year, adopt an employer mindset, embrace your drive to do things your way, attend networking events, and find a support network and a mentor. That is very important. So this is my future advice for the budding new business starters.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for answering my all questions in a very well manner. Here we have so many audiences and they have questions, and I'm sure those questions are great, even in my perspective. They must be having some great questions. So I would like to invite DPS Chauhan, sir. Please ask your question, sir. Sir, are you there? Dhyan Chauhan,
Okay.
sir, you must be having some question.
Yeah.
You have raised your
No,
hand.
yes, I have question. Yeah, I have question. Please hold
Please.
on just a second. I'm unmuting my video.
Yeah, it's okay. So, yeah,
Am I
please.
am I visible and audible?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, Dr. Madan,
Yeah.
before I ask my question, uh, I just wanted to understand how do you make money?
How we make money? There are two kind of services we are offering. One is the free onboarding. Like if somebody want to become a seller on Amazon, Flipkart, Meesho, JioMart, so we onboard them, give them free services for 3 months, and for that these companies are paying us. That is the first thing.
Okay.
Amazon, Flipkart, Meesho, JioMart are paying us. First
Hmm.
thing. Second thing is that after this period of 3 months, these brands or sellers require our services to optimize their product. They are not getting sales. They have to get their sales boost. For that, they need some expert services. So we are
Hmm.
here to provide them best of the services, such kind of expertise we are having.
Excellent.
So
So
for that,
on
we
which
are charging
got it.
things.
Understood. Understood. So this platform which you have developed, this is on which code? Java
No, we have not
or
developed
.NET?
any platform. We are working on Amazon, Flipkart, and JioMart
Acha,
portals.
it's share services.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, see, I work on a model with the industry and colleges.
Yeah.
A sort of bridge between them, where I would like to start the onboarding process
Yeah.
from the time of admission.
Okay.
So let us say in 2025, I have 50 people in my batch, and I would reach out to you, to Dr. Manish. By the way, I'm not from DSPSR. Okay, please.
Yeah.
I'm just a consultant who helps both the sides.
Yeah.
Dr. Manish, that the skill sets which you require, we will prepare the student for 2 years on those skill sets as a separate side by side classes.
Yeah.
Means regular classes of university will go, but
Yeah.
he has to mandatory attend those classes, which will make him upskilled towards your requirement. And in 2027, when the person passes out, you take him. In case he is fit, you take him. In case he is not fit, you leave him.
Sir, for that I want to draw your attention. We
Hmm.
have already launched Indian School of E-commerce last year, so that we, in association with MSME, Ministry of MSME, Government of India, PPDC Agra, and we are preparing people, we are like guiding people, and we are like inculcating technical skills of e-commerce in them, because we are not alone the service provider. Thousands of service provider are there, and apart from that, if we are like Amazon is directly saying me, if you have 200 students who know that skills on the backend work of Amazon, you provide them directly to us.
But
So there is a
sir,
lot of demand is there in the market for this
but
kind
sir,
of technical
I would
skill.
like to submit. It's about hiring the right talent.
Yeah,
What if right talent is sitting in my college, let us say
yeah.
UPES or Dune University, and you run your own e-commerce school,
Yeah.
and talent is sitting in Dune University? Then what?
So we are in the process of making tie-up with the university. Like if they are running a PGDM course, what they do, like 2 months program or 1 month program in association with MSME, they can provide to their
Perfect.
students.
That
And
means
in that 1 or 2 months, they can learn such kind of technical skills, and even job vacancies are open from them. If you open in naukri.com, na, you find e-commerce jobs. Thousands of jobs are available over there. So I have thought of this, but due to shortage
no.
of time, I was not able to work more
No.
on
See.
this part.
I am talking of specifically between IARDO
Yeah,
and DSPSR.
yeah,
Let us say IARDO has e-commerce college, which is very good,
yeah,
perfectly fine.
yeah,
But talent can be sitting anywhere across the India, correct?
yeah,
Let us say DSPSR.
yeah.
Now, if in case DSPSR commits that they are committed to IARDO, what would be your intake per year in case there is a commitment from DSPSR?
20 intake can 20 I can take every year.
And what will you pay us?
Personally, we will talk about that.
It's a service, right? It's a service we are giving.
Yeah, definitely
We are
it's a
preparing
service.
students for 2 years for
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
In 2025, we will start preparing for 2027, and
yeah,
then cycle will start 2028, 2029,
yeah,
2030,
yeah,
etc. Right?
definitely.
You will have a regular intake, and we will be honing up the quality.
I have a requirement for 2000 such people right now with me and our competitors, those who are looking for such kind of technical skilled people in the
Then,
e-commerce
sir,
sector.
I would request, please request. I don't have your number. If you have 2,000 people, I can give you at least 1,000. I'm a consultant, HR consultant who has spent 30 years in HR.
Great.
And let Seema give me your number and
Sure,
my
sir,
number to
sure.
you, and let's talk.
Sure,
Yeah, sure.
sure.
Thank you. I'm done.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir. So now I would like to invite Mr. Ashok Kumar Srivastava. Please ask your question. Ashok Kumar ji.
Hello, madam, am I
Yeah.
audible?
Yes, sir. Please.
There was some connectivity problem. So, thank
Yes,
you, Dr. Manish Madan, for giving us a talk and particularly sharing the attributes which one should possess while starting a business. Sir, my small question is that when you thought of starting your own business,
Yeah.
it is definitely a service oriented one.
Yeah.
What kind of capital outlay or capital you required? How did you manage that? And when you scale up the operations, how did you manage the finance? What kind of security you offered? Whether banks were comfortable in providing loans to the service a company which is engaged primarily in service-based industry, sir?
Sir, let me tell you about our organization. We are not running on any like financial help from any bank or all that. So if you are a skilled one, if you can do your work in a very precise way, if you have a knowledge in the service in this sector, so you can start alone and then make a team.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Any other questions if you have? Dr. Mukhtar, do we have any other question? I don't see anybody else.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, so I take this opportunity now to thank the speaker from my side, Dr. Manish Madan,
Thank you.
and entire team behind this show. Thank you for inviting me. And just a moment, I'll take to motivate again all the people. जीतोगे तुम भी, जीतोगे तुम भी अगर इरादा करो, अपने आप से अगर आज वादा करो, पत्थरों की तरह मजबूत बनो जिंदगानी में, पत्थरों की तरह मजबूत बनो जिंदगानी में, यकीन खुद पर औरों से भी ज्यादा करो, यकीन खुद पर औरों से भी ज्यादा करो, जो कि मूल मंत्र है डॉक्टर मनीष मदान का, कि ये तो चाहिए
Thank
ही
you,
चाहिए.
ma'am.
थैंक यू सो मच सर. We learned a lot from you today. Over to you, Dr. Mukta.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, sir. Now, I would like to request Ms. Ishita to kindly extend the vote of thanks.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for having me here. And first of all, a very good evening to one and all present here. I feel truly honored to deliver the vote of thanks for today's enriching, thought-provoking session under the Leadership Development Program by Corporate Mentor. Let me begin by expressing my deepest gratitude to Dr. Manish Madan sir, our esteemed corporate mentor. Sir, your valuable insights, real-world experience and perspective and dynamic engagement made this session both meaningful, purposeful, and memorable as well. You take on leadership in today's evolving corporate mentor and environment has sparked new ideas and inspiration among all of these students and among all of us as well. Thanks again for imparting the knowledge and insights with clarity and relevance of your ideas. Made this session not only engaging and inspiring but also truly empowering. We feel lucky to have had the opportunity to learn from you and from your journey as well. Next, I extend my sincere thanks to our moderator, Dr. Seema Kumari ma'am, who managed the session with such composure, precision, and effectiveness. Ma'am, your smooth coordination, thoughtful transition, and ability to keep the discussion focused and interactive play a vital role in the success of today's session. You ensured that every moment was purposeful, and that's why every voice was heard. Thank you for your graceful and efficient moderation. It added immense value to the overall experience. Lastly, but most importantly, I would like to extend heartfelt gratitude to our respected President, sir, whose vision and swift action brought this initiative to life. Sir, your commitment to developing leadership skill among all of these students is just not commendable, but also transformational. This session was a direct reflection of your forward thinking approach and genuine dedication to all of these students' growth. Thanks again for creating such opportunities that are not only insightful but also practically relevant to all of the students' career and personal development. And finally, a big thanks to all of the participants who joined us today with such enthusiasm and an open mind. Thank you for being such a wonderful audience. Your involvement reinforces the purpose behind sessions like this, and we hope today's insights will continue to inspire you in your personal and professional journey. Thank you so much once again to all of the participants. Now, going to wind up the session.